What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I'm gonna be doing the PvP updated tier list here. I wanted to do the updated PvP tier list, guys, because a lot of you guys have been asking me like PvP and PvE related tier lists, just seeing like what characters are good in PvE, what characters are good in PvP. And so, you know, this is my PvP tier list that I made a while back. We might have to do some changes because, you know, there are some characters here that I think, you know, could go down a little bit. But we'll talk about it. I'll move Trader Melly and Liz down already, and maybe even Rimuru too. I'm kind of contemplating it. We're gonna do some changes around here. I do think there's some, you know, changes in PvP and like what's been, you know, meta recently. So we'll kind of talk about it, guys, and when we'll move around some of the characters, and we'll input the brand new characters as well, and we'll see where they rank in PvP. Alright, I forgot to, you know, say this when I was actually recording the video, but before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to 30,000 subscribers, man. Guys, 64% of you guys are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, and I know you guys be watching my videos all the time, so just subscribe, and you'll come and see all my videos every single time again. You'll get notified, and you won't have to, you know, just, you know, find it on your home feed or whatever the case. But yeah, man, I just wanted to add that in before the video actually starts. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, guys, so let's start with the non-viable PvP characters at all, because I think if we just get them out of the way, it's going to be a lot easier. So Thonar is going to be not viable in PvP. Kizuna's also not going to be viable in PvP, and I think, yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's about it. Those are the two only characters like that are limited to PvE. So we will keep them in the D tier. But yeah, let's move on and talk about the next characters here. So Reinhardt, I will probably put in the, yeah, we'll put him with the Bond team. He's an A tier. He goes with the Bond team. He goes with Terry. He goes with you know, Arthur there. He goes with Bond. Bond team's still good, and it is probably standard meta still, but the team just in general has kind of fallen off a little bit, I will say. You know, not too much usage of the team really. People still do run Reinhardt, Bond, and Arthur, and it's pretty common, so, you know, when people do run that team, it is there. But yeah, I don't really see much, like, I don't know, Reinhardt's just a cringe unit, bro. I don't like facing him. I'll be honest, you know, he's annoying to face in PvP for sure, but, you know, sure, I mean, Reinhardt's cool, I guess. But, yeah, moving on, we have the brand new Valenti. So, okay, I'm just gonna go off of, where did I put regular Valenti? Where did I put regular Valenti? No, I think this Valenti will be good, though. Okay, I put her in B tier sub-meta. I feel like this Valenti will be the same. I have the Valenti pulled up, as you guys can see from my last video, but decreases crit damage of the enemies participating in battle by the value equal to 75% of the hero's crit defense. So this could be, actually she might be standard meta, but I don't see a team where you would run her. Like, what kind of team are you gonna run, right? I mean, she is gonna lower the enemy's crit damage, which is very good, and her crit defense is gonna be increased because of that. So it's kind of like counteracting. It's kind of like this Valenti, right? I think it's just an upgraded version of Green Valenti. Especially for PvP, since she has freeze on rank 1, she has attack seal rank 2. Like, yeah, no, she's good. Okay, no, I'll have to give her at least A tier. She is really good. She's like kind of like the Summer Merlin type unit, right? I'll give them the same tier. So we'll put Valenti in the A tier there. You know, obviously I haven't played with her in PvP yet, but I do think that she probably will have good amount of viability in PvP because she has the freeze, the attack seal, and she's gonna be lowering enemies' crit damage. So that is something super, you know, super valuable right there. But yeah. Moving on, we have Ultimate Escanor. Okay, so the thing is, we might have to adjust the top of the meta right now. I'm gonna do some adjusting. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna do this right now. Okay, so we have Diane. I also gotta move Green Gulter up. Where's Green Gulter? Is he up here? Where is Green Gulter? I know, like, back then, Green Gulter was not as good. Did I not put him on this tier list? Where is he? What? Oh, here he is. He can go back up to standard meta, because I think he's really, really good with Escanor and Diane. Right? He's super good. Rosa, I think, has increased in viability. He is really good, and back then, I didn't really give him the you know, benefit of the doubt, man. I'm gonna keep Brunhild up there, too. I do think Brunhild is still very good. Yeah, and then Tarmiel, obviously, Tarmiel Link is super strong. Yeah, and I think Rimuru has fallen off a little bit. So, you know, we'll take him a tad bit down. Trader Melly has fallen off. Liz has fallen off. I think this is, like, the main meta you're really going to see in PvP right now. because like all the characters that I've seen at least have just been Escanor teams, and then S Rosa teams, and then a few Brunhild teams, but not too many. But I still do think Brunhild teams are going to be very good. So for now, this I think will be the top of the meta. I mean, you guys can let me know in the comment section below where you would place characters in the meta. But for now, I think this is a good placement. I think that is pretty good. But yeah, moving on to the next character. Philo. Okay, Philo is going to be sub-meta. And the reason why I think Philo is going to be sub-meta is because she is a good character, but she's only really a good character. She's going first, and she's instantly just nuking the enemy. She's on the team where you run the new Merlin. So, you know, if you run new Merlin with her, she can be pretty good. I don't know how much, you know, you're gonna get out of her really, but she is very, very good if you go first. And running that comp where, you know, you just like instantly nuke the enemy, it's a very, very strong comp. So we'll give Philo at least the sub meta. I don't know if she's gonna be in the meta still, and especially with you know, Escanor running around off revive, he just like one shots Philo anyway. I don't know if she's really gonna have too much viability, so we'll put her in the B tier there. And then we'll kind of think about maybe if we move her up or not, right? All right, so the next character we got here is going to be Easton. So Easton is good. I'm gonna put her in. It's hard to say, man, because this is like where I put most of my backline characters. But I do think Easton is at least B tier. Because she on the Escanor team, like as a backline, actually she was meant for Escanor. let's go and check out what she does, right? So let me show you guys what I mean. So this Easton was literally meant for Ultimate Escanor. Increases the human allies' basic stats by 7% for each enemy defeated in PvP. Literally what Escanor does. You kill an enemy, you get basic stats free, right? If a human ally defeats an enemy during the ally's turn, remove 2 orbs from the ultimate move gauge of all enemies at the end of the turn. Very, very, very strong with Ultimate Escanor. So at the very least, I have to give her at B tier, right? Like, you're not really going to be running her like over like Ragnarok Bond per se. I think Ragnarok Bond overall is just going to be a better backline, but she is like literally meant for this guy. So if you are going to be running this Easton, you're running her with Ultimate Escanor. And yeah, I think she will be pretty good on that team for sure, right? I think she'll be very, very strong. So yeah, that's going to be the newer Easton right there. Moving on, we have Fast Merlin. Fast Merlin is going to go in standard meta, I think. And the reason why is because on unknown team, she is very, very strong. Even on unknown team where you run like Hijack Gother, this Merlin, and you run like Rimuru, that's really good. Or if you run like Echidna on that team, like that's really good. Because, you know, Merlin is going to be, you know, increasing her stats. She's going to be applying debuffs. She's going to be dissolving the enemy. Like, she is just a really, really good character, man. So, you know, her with like Hijack Gother is going to be a very, very strong team. And even on a Sins team as well, where you run like Light Liz, her, Diane, or you run like Escanor, Merlin, Diane, like that can be a really, really good team. So, you know, that's kind of where I would say, you know, Merlin is right now. She isn't, you know, the top of the game right now, but I think she is a very, very good character. So we're going to give her the A tier right there. Moving on, we have Demon Chandler. So Demon Chandler is going to go in the B tier with Ominous Nebula Zeldris. I think he is pretty good, but he's not like as good, you know, as I make him out to be. He is a pretty good backline. You're most likely going to be running this Chandler in the back. On field, he does have a Pierce card, but it's not obviously not as strong as Trader Melly. So if you're going to be running a demon that has Pierce, Trader Melly's going to be in the front and he'll be in the back. But other than that, like, I don't really see much use out of this Chandler on Demon team, especially with Demon Cusack releasing, and his backline is just super strong. And if you're running a team like Astarosa, Trader Melly, you know, Ominous Nebula, and then you'd run like Chandler backline, that's good. But you could run Demon Cusack instead, and I think, you know, overall it'd be pretty good. So yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just give him the B tier. Trying to think. Oh wait, where did I put? Okay, this Chandler. Okay, good. I think his this Chandler's relic came out around that time, so that's why I did give him the A tier. Yeah, this Chandler's really good too. I think this Chandler at the moment is better than this Chandler though. So, you know, it's up to you guys where you'd want to, like, if you want to use this Chandler over this one. But I would say this Chandler with Holy Relic is better because if you're running a team like Astarosa, Trader Melly, Chandler, and then you run like, you know, like Zeldris backline, like that's a really good comp. You know, so there's options, right? There's definitely options for Demon team, which I like. So yeah, I'm gonna put the Chandler in the B tier right there, sub meta average. He is good, but he's not gonna be anything too crazy. But yeah. Moving on, we have Echidna. Echidna, PvP-wise, probably sub-meta as well. I think she's in the same boat as Philo, where like you can run her on unknown team, but she's not going to be like the best character in the world. Like I think like the new unknown team is probably just Merlin, Hijack Gother, and then Rimuru. Like honestly, I feel like that's probably best unknown race team at the moment. Like obviously you could run Summer Merlin instead, and you could just do like this team. But I don't think you know, Philo or Echidna really fit into the new unknown team. Especially with these characters being as good as they are. So yeah, I mean, I'll give Echidna B tier. I think that's, you know, a good placement for where she is right now in PvP. And I haven't really seen too many Echidnas since the collab has left. So yeah, for now we will give her the B tier right there. Moving on to Griamore. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm recording this before we've had the use of Griamore. But I think Griamore will be okay in PvP. I'm not expecting him to be like anything crazy. I'm gonna give him probably C tier. You know, I see he has some viability, right? He does increase his defense related stats. He has evade, so he can, you know, dodge enemies' attacks, and then he also can get taunt. But if he is hit by like a buff removal, he's screwed. He is like completely screwed. So if you touch him with buff removal, he's done. So, you know, Trader Melee alt buff removal, you know, Chandler single target card buff removal, you know, King ultimate buff removal. Like there's some buff removal in the meta, but you know, there's not too many, so I guess he could dodge a lot of it. But if he is in a match with like this Chandler, he is screwed. If he's in a match with, you know, King ultimate, he's screwed. Trader Melee ult, he's screwed. Even Estarossa, he is screwed because of Estarossa, the way his ultimate works. So, you know, I don't really see much viability in PvP for him, but I do think he's good, you know, because his kit makes sense, you know. Ultimate being the defense related taunt, he has the detonate skill scaling off of defense, he gives himself basic stat increase and the evade. So yeah, I mean, at the very least, I think he'll probably be like C tier, but that is subject to change depending on, you know, how well he does fare in PvP. But yeah, for now we'll give him the C tier right there. Moving on to Demon Cusack. Demon Cusack, I will say, is standard meta. If you're running Demon team, I think Cusack is going to be on the team for sure. If you're going to be running the team, it's probably going to be Estarossa, Trader Melee, Zeldris, and Cusack. I think that's probably the main team here. Assault Melee is okay on Demon team, but we'll obviously have to see when he gets a Holy Relic. I think when he gets a Holy Relic, that's when he's really going to get that upgrade. So maybe I move him down and I move Zeldris up. Maybe we do that. Because I think for Demon team, like being that this is like the best Demon team at the moment, like Ominous Nebula, Trader, you know, Estarossa and Cusack backline, I think that's probably the best Demon team we got at the moment. For what they can do, right? And especially with Ominous Nebula and Cusack still like needing a relic, like they're, you know, about to get even better. And then even Assault Melee can still get better too, because he still needs a Holy Relic as well. I'm gonna move the one down because I just do not see the one being used anymore, especially with this one being used. So I just noticed that, but yeah, we're gonna move him down. Naofumi and Raphtalia. Okay, I'm gonna put both Naofumi and Raphtalia in standard meta, and the reason why is because I think their team, like their like whole like, you know, mono blue, you know, defense team, I think is strong. And low key, if you run Griamore on the team, maybe we put Griamore sub meta, maybe we put Griamore in sub meta, because you can run Griamore on that team and I feel like he'll be actually kind of strongly. He's giving defense related for himself, he's gonna, you know, evade so he can dodge, so he's gonna be kind of a threat with his detonate too. And then you know, Naofumi obviously has a taunt himself. He's gonna deal damage AoE, and he's probably the best 1v3 character in the entire game. Like Naofumi is right there. And then obviously Raphtalia is gonna be the best support for him. So if you are running him, he's gonna be on the same team as Raphtalia. So yeah, that's kind of where I'll place him. And low-key, because of that, we will give Griamore the B tier, man. Very, very iffy, but I'll give him the B tier just because of that though. But yeah. Okay guys, I think that's going to be good for the tier list. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is this fair? I don't know. I mean, look, I've been playing PvP lately, but the only teams I've been seeing is really just Askinor, Diane, and then Green Gother. But I'm not going to give Green Gother the top of the meta because he's not the DPS on the team. Like, these are the DPSs, but Red Tarmiel is the exception, being like literally the best link in the game. So yeah, man, I think this is a pretty fair spot for the tier list right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you would change anything around on the tier list, just let me know. But yeah, man, that's where I'm gonna leave it at for the PvP tier list, December PvP tier list, man. And yeah, it looks pretty good. So that's gonna be it, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And with that out of the way, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day.